Hello, welcome to Woodsy's Woodshop. I'm Woodsy, this is my woodshop, and we are on our desk building journey together, and I'm learning lots, maybe you are too, I don't know. But we have entered the construction phase, alright, and it's very exciting. I am about to reveal something to you which I'm very excited about. Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Check out those desk legs. Huh? They are together, they are up. Let me go around the other side, just so you can see. Sorry about my rubbish camera work and my bad lighting, but hey, let's go over here. Let's go for a close-up so you can see all the imperfections and problems. So, a little bit of a lip here, and a little bit of a lip there, so nothing quite fits very well. There's a big old lump of glue there, but hey, I am going to work now. These are together. This one's got a big overhang, both sides I believe, but hey, now they're together, then I'm going to get everything else together, and then I'm going to go through a finishing process. I've decided. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but hey, this is the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to go through a finishing process where everything will become a lot better, a lot smoother. I mean, that there is just beautiful and smooth already. But look, it can all do with a very, a bit of work to remove like bits of glue and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But job for today, it being the first weekend in October and the weather has turned. Oh, hello buddy. Hello buddy. Here's Buddy the Beagle. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Hey? Don't join me in the shed very often. We have just got up. Anyway, look, so here's my beautiful plank that's actually come up. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I have to pick the best side. This is where I'm going to put my feet, would you believe? And it's absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely colour that is, even without any treatment on it. And these beautiful lines here. I'm so happy with that. Oh look, it's raining. What do you think, bud? Huh? Want to go out in the rain? Huh? No. So I've got to work out how long that plank's got to be, because it's got to go between those two legs, and I've got to cut in the slot that's going to accept the tabs from there, because then that's all got to go together. So I think I've got to actually get the tabletop out and get some measurements. So that's what I'm going to do. I might have a bit of a tidy up first, but let's go time lapse and we'll get on. Okay, so I've got the length sorted out here, so hopefully you can see this is the mark. This is where these cross pieces here, these cross pieces are going to go on the table. Excuse me, stool, thank you. So that's just a guideline just for cutting. So I've got the other one here. So I envisage that it's going to sort of stick out here, because the idea is that I'm going to have a lug coming out like this, and then hopefully I can get a pin through there to hold it all together. So it'll be like, you know, something like, you know, a big, I don't know what you call it, mortise, tenon, the big thing sticking out there with a hole in it, so when it goes through the legs I can then drive a wedge in, and that's going to hold everything together. Okay, but the problem is, of course, that these cross pieces are wider, these are wider than the legs are at the bottom. So I think what I need to do is get these onto the legs in the right position, get the legs up on the table, and then rest that on top to get exactly the right distance. Rather than trying to do it by measuring, a good tip is to actually just mark things as they exist in reality, because in reality the wood moves and you make mistakes and the wood is twisted and bent and all the rest of it. So get the thing up and built, and then I can just rest this plank here on top and actually mark where everything comes to and get everything right. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I've got to get these pieces on top of those pieces, which means I'm going to need to route out some little holes here. So I'm going to get in the router out, and I'm going to be marking it off and everything else. So I've got to set all this stuff aside, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's what the next piece of time lapse is going to be. All right. Just as an FYI, because I like to share the love, I'm listening to Film Stories with Simon Brew. Is my podcast of choice today, talking about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and The Mist by Frank Darabont. If you like movies, I do. That's a good podcast. Anyway, look, the first one's on. I think I can. It's on, and with enough clamping, that's going to glue up quite well, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one glued and clamped. And then that one will be ready. So it took a while, but it's on, and then I'll do the next one off camera, because you don't need to see me do two of the same thing. So I'll come back at the end for a little bit of waffle, as Adam Buxton would say, another great podcast, and then that'll be it for this episode, I suspect. Anyway, we'll see how we go. All clamped up. Well, it really has pulled that board in. I'm going to clean up the glue a bit, get that cleaned up, and set it aside for 24 hours or so until tomorrow. So I'm going to do the other one as well. I'm not going to be able to clamp that because I've only got 4 big clamps like this, but we'll get that bit done and then we'll do the next video. Okay, so that will be I don't know, 12, 13, I can't remember, I've lost count, because then we've got to do that, and then it all goes together, and then it's all just about cleaning it all up and making it all beautiful. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have been, see you in the next one. Bye.